So welcome to part 2 on my video about the spiritual abuse that Black women subject other Black women to. On my first video, I've seen so many comments. Sisters, I'm glad y'all are commenting. I'm glad you're liking it, even though it ain't nothing about it to like, but you're still showing support to the video, and I appreciate that. Remember, we are trying to hack the algorithm, so you have to love the video or like it. You got to comment at least more than 5 words, and you need to repost or share it to somebody else to make sure that the message gets out there, because TikTok is purposely suppressing Black women truth tellers. Before we get into this, I just want to preface this by saying I derive zero pleasure from this, but I have personally, my one self, been targeted by more than 100 Black women with this exact same sick, fucked up mentality. So I'm telling you, they are out there. I am a very powerful priestess. Fucking with me is futile. So if they will come for me, they gonna come for you. Let's get into it. This is gonna be a little longer than normal, but it has to be. She continues, I pretend like I do not like gossip, but that is not the truth. I love listening to gossip, but do not like being the subject of gossip unless I am being praised. When I listen and hear gossip, I judge and look down on the person and think, at least I'm not that messed up, or at least my life isn't as bad as that person's. I like using what I know through gossip to cause problems for people that I do not like and think are beneath me. It makes me gleeful when they get found out or become depressed about the fallout. I revel in my pettiness and mean-spiritedness when someone gets knocked down and put in their place, which to me should be at the bottom. Running my mouth makes me feel better about my life, like it is meaningful because people are listening to me and asking me for advice. I run my mouth because I want to be priestess. Again, she is talking about me, okay? She wants to be me, and have everyone come to me as their source for direction, guidance, and approval. I want to be the teacher, the oracle with the knowledge and the know-how, so I get the glory and praise that I am the best. I was so eager and excited to get all this information and knowledge to use it as a tool to make myself feel better and brag, not to truly learn, grow, and heal. It was another way for me to show and brag to anyone around that I am special and how better I am than them. That my illusions of grandeur were real and that I had arrived. Gossiping and running my mouth helps me feel better about myself and reinforces my inner desires of delusions or illusions of grandeur. I think that I am this all-powerful, brilliant person who should be feared, admired, and adored, who should be given and handed everything that I want. I do not see my running my mouth as harmful. Now, this is a lie. This is how sick this woman is. She just said that she's doing it to hurt other people and to bring them down, and now she's saying she doesn't see it as harmful. This is how sick she is, and you're gonna notice a lot of contradictions in what she's written, okay? Because her brain is twisted. I'm not saying this to disparage or to besmirch, to put down. This is the truth. It's ugly, but it's the truth. So she says, I do not see running my mouth as harmful and have never really given any thought to why and how it can be harmful. That is a lie, because she just said she deliberately does it to take people down so she can feel better about herself. I do not think that words can physically hurt anyone because they are just words and not physical actions. So now she's trying to lessen the blow of her abuse, her spiritual abuse of Black women, and her intentions to be spiritually abusive to Black women because it's not causing them physical harm. Does this not sound like a Black man to you? So when I say the Black man has a creator and he is his mother's son, it's bitches like this that gave birth to them and raised them. And we want to act like, oh, it's the streets. Oh, it's other boys. No, there are women out here just like her having children and raising them to be this way. Let's continue. I did it because I thought that I was smarter and more clever than priestess. Again, whenever you see her say priestess, she is talking about me. I did it because I thought that I was smarter and more clever than priestess and the wisdom, advice, and warnings that she had given me. I thought that I was more knowledgeable and that nothing bad would happen to me because it was not that big of a deal. The words spoken were not to bring harm or to be evil towards anyone, so it would save me and not be taken as a violation of the rules. Do you see how sick she is? Because she just said she was saying things to do sick things to people, to cause harm to people, to cause them distress, mental, spiritual, and emotional. And now she's reneging on that, okay? This is a black woman who wants to do damage to other black women because she's damaged beyond repair. So she gets into this part about white women, and basically what she's trying to say is that because she's seen YT women be spiritually abusive and get away with it, that she feels like, why can't I be spiritually abusive to black women too and also get away with it? She says further, running my mouth, lying, words of omission, and gossiping are a part of me. She says these are parts of her. And I do not think that it is something that I can just stop doing without a replacement to satisfy the craving and the urge to talk. She wants to use air magic to abuse, to spiritually abuse and traumatize other black women. She came to me instead of seeking healing. She came to me to try to see how she could get close to learn shit to fuck with other black women. And she is not the only one. Over 100 black women, different black women, don't know each other, never met each other, have all come to me in the same fucking energy, with the same demonic possession spirit about them to cause harm and damage. In the next video, in part 3, we're going to discuss another black woman who came to me and lied about having been raped, because I specialize in healing and restoring rape trauma in women. She came and lied about being raped to try to posture herself as a victim, to try to play on my sympathy. This was her intention. These are her words. She wanted to play on my sympathy and lie about her male cousin having raped her as a little girl, hoping that I would bring her close to me and that she could learn magic from me so she could take my platform from me. This is what they're out here to fucking do. We got to be careful. Get ready for part 3.